potentially, well, change out the water system in the cave to the actual interactable water and open up some spaces and get some foliage and stuff in it. So that's goal tonight. Straight and narrow path. So I want to start out here in like the actual wherever's beginning, well, the beginning opening area.
Surely goodness and mercy will follow me. Surely goodness and mercy will follow
/ spiritual will action. There is no reason for that other than that looks cool. Like this would be the only ability I would use for it.
Surely goodness and mercy will follow me. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me.
Hello, anyone passing through chat? I'm just putting up a reel real quick. Okay, so step one, replace these stones. Some of these stones out there are not all that good in quality. So the goal is to replace these stones. So let's do some remodeling. I'm thinking we knock out this, 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 and that. So they're on this side, we knock those out, right? Well, let's knock these out. I really like these big black ones. And that one. Let's get our landscape pulled back in. Looking good. Praise King Jesus. Thanks for your content. I've watched your comic book once. Came through, man. Glad you enjoyed those. Are you referring to the comic book review style videos or the like those Marvel comics breakdown videos? Both, a lot of the Christian ones. Thanks, ma'am. What more game development do you have left? Dude, I have a full year of game development left. I stepped outside just now for to pick up a snack. They have a full year of game development left. It was not planning. My goal is to have the game released by holidays next year. I have a development plan to get myself there by holidays next year. The scope of the game, I mean, it's a manageable scope. The full scope is, well, spiritual warfare theme. You have 8 strongholds that will be scattered around the world. Right now, we're working on just like a vertical slice, just like a the journey to the very first stronghold, and then we'll worry about all the others. But I want to get this like really polished, working nice, and then give it to people to play test and potentially like raise some funds for the rest of the development stuff. And you get to stronghold and stuff, and you fight, and just quickly play. I mean, working on the boss battle, the AI for the boss battle. The character stuff is done. Like the core stuff for the player character and the minion-based enemies, that is done. I'm very satisfied with that. But the bosses, I have to do some tweaking on the bosses. So, brother, keep another brother in prayer. Hey, Steven. I just saw a thing. I think she should follow. Yeah, so she has been keeping up. Except for the way the camera. So I got boss battle transitions and everything working. And wait me. And death is working as well. So I got that working as well. Yeah, there's a lot of it was really cool that the like faith-based space, especially like with media, particularly in games, is really taking off recently. And I'm excited. I'm excited for all the games many like that's different people have been making. The different sources of inspiration, the different just like different angles that they're taking with it. Ah, you live in Hollywood. Oof. You can imagine what that is like. I mean, I live in the Caribbean, so like, I can imagine what that is like, dude. Thanks, man. Getting straight Caribbean accent. Trinidadian, to be exact. How's the level of the background audio on my voice? Is the music overpowering or is it just right? Perfect. Thanks. Awesome. So this cave here, I'm like at the point of polishing everything. This cave here is my rendition of the straight and narrow path. It's our tutorial zone where you learn just how everything is going to work, on how the combat works, how to swap your weapons and everything. You make your way through the straight and narrow path, following wisdom's the voice of the companion character. And once you make it through, so you're gonna learn holding shield of faith, dodging, blocking, switching your weapon, different enemy style attacks, discernment, everything. Here you will learn about the like spiritual gifts. Here you would this would be like your first battle of now use everything you know and get out of here. And then you come to over here, which is where Wisdom's home is on the finally aware armor of God. Yes, your character is fully kitted in the armor of God. My style isn't personally. I am very more techno leaning with my style of art, with my art style for my projects. Inspirations are heavily modern sci-fi based stuff. So I pull from a lot of my roughs pull from Destiny, Overwatch, and those not high fantasy, because it's not fantasy. The futuristic style games. With my own play and the play of my concept artists and co-creators. So I say, oh, why can't I find him? Jeez. I was drawing a blank trying to find him. So the main character, if I could just drag him onto it, is fully kitted with the armor of God, but it's more tech set kind of armor of God. So you have your helmet of salvation covered by a hood. You have his breastplate of righteousness, his belt of truth, his feet prepared for the preparation of the gospel. I think that's how it goes. Just why do I always forget that feet part? And his full armor. Yeah. There was in my very early concept doc, the Mandalorian armor set was in the concept document. I don't think it survived through all the concept iterations. But in the very early concept doc, the Mandalorian was in the No, okay, I am lying. The Mandalorian, the sleekness of the armor, the what is it? Ballista Berserker Steel, I think it is the word. I think Berserker Steel was the reference for how sleek, and when I was given a texture reference. I want it to look like that's shiny and that clean. And it's not just him. We have comics and stuff brewing as well. So we're on this particular page of the website. But I make my normal. Oh, so you do 3D modeling and stuff? I've been working on this little page on our website for all the stories. Just like how spiritual warfare. No, I make wearable. Oh, so like actual real stuff. That's cool. I would definitely like to see it. So there's like the game has your two characters are set apart, one on wisdom. But you also have a comic book series where the first issue, currently lettering the first issue. And everyone's armor you can see follows that style. It's funny because with the comic book armor, I only realized, I mean, I was just loving it, but I only recently kind of lock it down where some of the characters do not have the belt of truth, and I was like, okay, guys, we need to go back and fix it. That's awesome, man. As an environment artist person, a concept art is really important. It's very hard for me to me personally. That's me personally speaking. It's hard for me to, even with this, I've been struggling recently with just like fleshing out the whole concept, not having like proper concept art done for it. I could pull things from my mind and with the asset packs that I have, but I mean, making something off of concept art is always it's just always so much easier. Yeah, dude, definitely email me. Would appreciate it. No, for sure, dude. Amen to that. That's kind of how the whole team has been coming along. That's kind of how I do my stuff as well. I'm like not intending to be like a one-man army. I do all kinds. So I can't draw. My drawing. Yeah, we have a Discord. I can probably drop the link. I don't know what screen my Discord open. I'm not if it would open in a sensitive chat. So let me just. It should be in the stream description. Check the stream description real quick. Is it? I think it is. I'm not sure. Oh. It usually is because the stream description is the channel's default description, and I think I should have the Discord down there. Do we? No, I don't. It's nested in a. Oh no, it's it's in the description at the very bottom of the description. YouTube has these special cards for the description. Awesome.
I allowed my YouTube live stream chat help me come up with an ability.
So I'm trying to get back into doing reels. I want to know what you guys think of this reel. I think it's uploaded. Let me pause the music for a second. Trying to get like into promoting the game a lot more. Like I need to promote the game a lot more. I mean, the development stuff is cool, but developing and not having like traction is. I need to get the game. Need to get traction, much more traction on the game. So I've been putting together reels, and this is a reel I put together today. I actually uploaded it while setting up for stream. YouTube live stream chat helped me come up with an ability for the companion character of our hack and slash spiritual warfare theme action adventure. Like there is no reason for that other than that looks cool. Like this would be the only ability I would use for the entire game. I'm telling you, I don't even know what scripture I could tie it to. I just want to use it. You'll find one. You know what? We're gonna implement it tonight. But oh, actually, that is. That's probably not even hearing that. I think you guys have to read it. My bad. I just realized. We ended up creating an ability where Wisdom, a character taken straight from Proverbs 8 and 9, occasionally hurls a projectile that explodes on impact, which can apply some sort of buff effect to the setup at one or debuff to the forces of darkness they encounter on their journey. And each buff or debuff Wisdom can apply is directly linked to a passage of scripture. If you'd like to help in the creation of more abilities for the setup part 1 or Wisdom, and even some of the forces of darkness they'll face off against, you can join our live stream over on the Xplanations YouTube channel at 9:30 p.m. AST every Thursday and Friday. I allowed my YouTube. Be right back. Alright, dude. Thanks for passing through. We will be right here for the next 2 hours. See you when you get back. You got it. Stream starting. Right. Yeah, because I was trying to open Discord. Thanks, Steven. No, that means you guys saw nothing. My word. Sure the whole YouTube reel. Streaming. That means you guys didn't see my reel. You probably just heard it. Rerun the reel. Livestream chat helped me come up with. I allowed my YouTube livestream chat help me come up with an ability for the companion character of our hack and slash spiritual warfare theme action adventure.
Like, there is no reason for that other than that looks cool. Like, this would be the only ability I would use for the entire game, I'm telling you. I don't even know what scripture I could tie it to. I just want to use it. You'll find one. That was from heaven. You know what? We're gonna implement it tonight. But oh, actually, that is. Look at that. Perfect contact. Wisdom should have been in the World Cup. That is a projectile.
We ended up creating an ability where Wisdom, a character taken straight from Proverbs 8 and 9, occasionally hurls a projectile that explodes on impact, which can apply some sort of buff effect to the setup at 1 or debuff to the forces of darkness they encounter on their journey. And each buff or debuff Wisdom can apply is directly linked to a passage of scripture. If you'd like to help in the creation of more abilities for the Setup Part 1 or Wisdom, and even some of the forces of darkness they'll face off against, you can join our live stream over on the Xplanations YouTube channel at 9:30 p.m. AST every Thursday and Friday. I allowed my YouTube live. And we shall see how that does in the algorithm. Fine to me. Thanks, man. Let me get back to speaking in here. Alright, check and see scale. Excellent. Thanks, man. I'll throw that compliment right back at you, too, Steven. Everything you've done for me has just been beyond my expectation. Not that I have low expectations, of course, but it's just like always blows me away. yeah, it's not artsy, but I mean the technical depth of the like especially your back end work. I mean, of course, back end is stuff. It's back. I mean, it's back end by definition, so it's stuff people wouldn't see. But as the person who has to interact with it, it is just it's really like just amazingly set up. The players of the gamers may not like see it directly in the sense of forward facing because most of the stuff you do is not forward facing, but like they definitely know the experience is much better because of it. There's this pack that I like a lot. Oh, my PCG those are just going crazy. Use of my stuff in a while. Oh, trips. Nothing leakable here. I have it already uploaded. Oh, pixel art side scroller. In Unreal or we try Unity? Oh, that's pretty cool. Ah, so now it's some engine. Back upside. Don't. So if I don't respond to stream, probably because I didn't hear me. Ah, got you. You know, so it is cool. There's a custom, well, it's being done in a custom engine. I guess that's like one of the specifications for the game jam, or is it just something you wanted to like challenge yourself and test out? So that side is like that, and this side, let me just make this side like way more regular. Bucket goes sideways on this side, just gonna do one that goes deep. A little bit too deep. Originally coded in certain engine exit more. Ah, got you. That sounds cool. Sounds cool. Oh, this thing. Oops. Draw biome. Oh, wrong instance. That's at all.
Not my will, but
What are your thoughts on cosplay? We actually had a guy who does cosplay in the chat earlier. I've never cosplayed. I think it's one of the coolest hobbies. It's a really cool hobby. I might for the right character. I don't know which character. Maybe one day I might stream on a webcam in a full set apart one costume. If I could get it made or something. Mr. Joseph person really spotty. That would be. I might consider. Stephen, I might consider that. If I have to dress up as such a bad one, money will have to do wisdom. That would be fun though. If I can get it made, I have no issue. I kind of these assets. I kind of like this too. You made the fish wrong. And I saw like some nice clips somewhere. Yeah, that fits. This fits.
Be still and know he's God. Know he's God. Be still and know
I'm still alive. I did start late. Yeah, I did start stream late today. I was actually working on the Instagram reel. Trying to figure out how to respond with a GIF on a reel. I have to respond with a GIF to your comment and put like the Patrick taking notes Patrick and SpongeBob. Write that down. Those are awesome suggestions. Follow that rock, it's not the shield. Try this one. Ooh, that matches. That matches in color. Yeah, that could work. This is such a weird looking rock. So it is rocks, right? Simply, let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice instead of just gray. That actually looks nice instead of just gray. And the rocks have collision. Yeah, that looks more welcoming. I mean, granted, you're heading into a cave to fight some enemies, but this feels much better to look at than this gray wall that it was at the beginning. This feels much better to look at. This is the first thing people would see when they come out to the title screen, so it has to be like, I don't know, just like set the tone for the game. Now the portal behind, why? I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. There's no real rhyme and reason to why it starts with the portal there. One of my reasons for portals is linked to in the ESV it does say wisdom stands at the portal or something along those lines. And the portal back then probably would have just meant I don't know, like gates on there, but I just thought it was cool. Listen to me. He enters the area through water. Yeah. So let me get some greenery going here. I also really liked the pack that I got the water from. I thought they looked really cool. That's what it was. The cool factor. So thinking. Let's get some growth going. That was a move. Oh, you could drop some more stuff. I'll definitely appreciate it. I'll definitely save it. Or you can even send it to me on a DM. That was just a fun. That night was fun with Imani and Jaden. That was just, we were just brainstorming something. We were actually trying to find, like, we found an animation pack. I actually bought the animation pack on stream. Oh, you probably didn't hear me. Yeah, I said I saw your comment. I liked it. I was trying to figure out how to put the GIF underneath it with the Patrick and SpongeBob meme of write that down. But I couldn't figure it out as yet. It is a solid. I know you do. Sometimes I feel you get wisdom's like whole character concept more than I do as a person who created it. Which is why I always consult you whenever it has something to do with wisdom. That too high.
I just want your presence. I just want your presence. I just want your presence.
What is your time zone? Because I usually stream till like 12 my time zone. What is your time zone? Yeah, what time is it for you right now?
I just want your presence. I just want your presence.
And thank you for passing through, of course. 9:30. Oh, we're 2 hours ahead. Well, I'm 2 hours ahead of you. It's 11:30. So yeah, that's probably. Do we get the grass in the front? Yeah, we do. That looks nice. If that's me 2 hours, yeah. And I really like these bricks. I just want these bricks right now.
I just want your presence. I just want your presence. I just want your presence. I just want your presence.
So, Steph, now that you saw it, what was your favorite? And you could do spoilers because everyone in the chat who I know is in the chat has either saw Spider-Man or isn't really 100% interested in watching it. What was your favorite aspect of the of Spider-Man? Brand new day. I can say mine as you probably type. Mine personally was the Peter's sacrifice, more so that like especially how they handle the interpersonal stuff, and especially on many themes I really liked about it was the need to take a break or the effect of always going could have when you're not resting and stuff. I was wondering like the tones or just like the I guess like the B plots or the underlying themes that I really like from it. Because that's kind of like me at times as well. That was cool as well. Ain't no spell or whatnot could ever have power over a best friend handshake. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. That movie ended up in my top 5 because it had a lot of dread. The twist on the dread, like that's like my kind of movie. Right, and it surprisingly, like, of course, it's a superhero film, but it felt really down to it. It wasn't like big world ending, etc. It was just a honest to goodness maintain scope. The consequences of consequences, yes. What consequences? Yes, exactly. They had stakes. There were stakes and there were consequences. There were consequences to actions. It wasn't just like wishy-washy waved away by the next plot. By the next like instance of the plot. Hey, let's see how this looks now when the title screen of the game is up. Let's see how this looks for the title screen. I agree. I mean, the stuff you know, X-Men. I don't know if you know. You probably know. X-Men are my favorite superhero group. And my brother has had a it was such a funny conversation last night. He was watching the I think episode 7 of X-Men 97. Episode 7 of X-Men 97. I'm not gonna spoil it. But he just doesn't like mutants. He said if he was in the mutant world, he would be like, he might be one of the protesters in the streets, right? That was the context of the conversation. And I tried to make a defense for mutants at every corner. I was like trying to be a mutant lawyer. And the more I made a defense for mutants, the more I realized that they need jail time. I was like, jeez. Like, some things were just indefensible. I was like, he was all for the power in mutants and like, I was trying to be advocate, but the more like the deeper we went, the more I realized that okay, no, I have no defense for that. That was just wrong. Yeah, I don't know if you saw X-Men 97 episode 7. It is funny you're talking about Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler did some things in that episode. Not like on the scale like bad things, but he did some things in that episode. I remember that was just like they like unchecked power. Everyone there just running around with unchecked power. I mean, he ain't lie. Wait, why? Okay, what? Where's the camera pointing? I buy all my assets. The characters, environment stuff, I buy environment stuff. All my environment stuff I bought. I actually don't even, well, yes, I buy it, but I actually get a lot of this thing called Humble Bundle. Let me check if I find it. There's this thing called Humble. I don't know if you ever heard of Humble Bundle, but there's this thing called Humble Bundle. The creators of the like big Unreal Asset packs, and they would package it together, and you could donate to a charity with the a percentage of your purchase for all these assets and stuff goes towards charity. So I buy these big packs, and a lot of the big packs, and I got jeez, why am I flustered? And I got a lot of my Unreal assets that way. As of recently, that's where I've been getting a lot of my Unreal assets. That and sales. I mainly buy asset packs on sale. I mainly buy things during the Unreal Engine sales. Sales is a big part of how I get my assets as well. But the models for characters, all our characters are custom made. I don't use presets for any of our characters. I actually show you guys right now the final weapon of Starter Part 1 has been coming along. Let me open up the links. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys how this sausage is made, pretty much. Let me show you guys this. If you see my screen, so this is some awesome concept art by the one and only Justin Fernandez, who has been the main concept artist for. He's the main concept artist for all things parables of the setup art intercession, particularly. He was the one that refined the setup art one's design, as well as Wisdom's costume, all the weapons that setup art one has, the enemies as well that we fighting in the game, as well as what else? Yeah, he designed the enemies and all of those things, and the main final boss of the game as well was designed. The concept art was done by Justin. So this is the divider of soul and spirit, taken from the passage that says the word of God is like a double-edged sword, sharp able butchering it, sharp able to the double-edged sword scripture. Well, yours like a double-edged sword. What was that? Hebrews 4:12. It says, the word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart. We turn that one into the divider of soul and spirit. This is the amazing concept art. Initially, the modeler said, actually, it would be so cool turn it from a great sword into dual wield blades. And then after we made it, we were like, that is going to be not really hard to do. But we will save the dual wield blades for something else later on. So this is the awesome concept art for it. Look at this, guys. This is coming along so good. So this is the 3D blockout from the concept art, the 3D modeler Nathan Villa, and he sent me this today. He's almost done with it. He just needs to do some texture work, and it would be, we would have the divider of soul and spirit in the setup part one's hands. I mean, look at the detail on the handle. I was like, dude, you are going all out, even down to the handle. I mean, the player most likely won't even be able to see the handle, but look at the detail there. Yeah, that's so much bigger than I expected. Yeah, we made it like we made it into a long sword. Well, not just a long sword, we made it into a great sword. Because you were like, he has his sword of the spirit. The sword of the spirit is a normal long sword. He has the hammer of war, which is a cool hammer. You need to give him something big, something bombastic, something that if the enemies see it, they would like kind of just like turn around and run. Like, yeah, we ain't fighting that. We surrender, kind of thing. Yeah, we have the hammer of war, we have the sword of the spirit, we have the shield of faith, everything. All 2D concepts are done by Justin, and the 3D models are done by Nathan. And it's like, we need just something that's clean house when surrounded. The set my water is sinking. I move this into the. Why can't I select it now? Wait, when did I move it into there? Get some patches going. Oh, you know what I should put? I should put this small thing. You going to church on Sunday? I actually, I mean, I think I might share with you about DM stuff. That's very loaded question, but I actually haven't been to with a local assembly for a while. So I don't really have a Sunday church pussy. Yeah, you going on Sunday stuff? I mean, it's funny that as I said earlier, it's a bit of a private question, but yes, it's a bit of a loaded question. I just feel like this. I mean, it's not something I. Plus, it's not something I would. It's not something I don't mind sharing on online because it's like part of my story. And so saying, but the last local assembly I was with was a bit of a while ago, and that would turned into it turned into something. The best way I'll put it. So for the longest while, it might have just been me and my family, my mom and stuff. We've just been I would say doing our own thing because it's not our own thing, but just been searching. Do we keep up with it among ourselves, homemade, just with Bible reading and praying and gathering and stuff here, homemade, and our time of worship and stuff. I ain't forsaking the fellowship of the brethren. Just where we're at currently. It's my window for my grass just decided to vacate the world. My grass just decided to vacate the world. Let's get some shrubbery. No, but like the last one, best. I'm. It was a saga. What's the best way I can put it? It was a saga. I mean, me and Ken talk about it because I talked about it with Ken. And well, I mean, I think I could disclose. Yeah, I could disclose it with Ken because Ken's pastor ended up in jail. So it was on the news. Ken stuff. That's like, oh, that's like when me and Ken got together. We were like, dude, how do we have the same exact situation going on? That's the context I like put on air. The only like the most about the context I put on air, but it was a saga. It's the best way I could put it. Like literally, even to the point where stuff was directly linked to limit, directly linked to like some of the limitations I had with myself when it came to my creativity. And it's only after like just leaving and stuff is when I was actually able to get intercession going. Like as much as you love like intercession and stuff, there was a point in time where that was like beyond demonized and everything. And it was like the most confusing experience I had. And as things like just progressed and got revealed more and more, it was like, yeah, time to pick up and run. As Galatians, I think it's Galatians 5 something says. What is Galatians? I think it's like Galatians 5, what, run for the hills or something? What is? What is it? I know it's in Galatians. And it's in Galatians. What is it, Galatians? Galatians 1:8, not 5. Yeah, it was a whole Galatians 1:8 so whole Galatians 1:8 scenario. But it became to the point where it's like, yeah, not having direct convos without it being recorded kind of stuff. It's definitely, I would say it's definitely parable source material for the future. Not like immediate future, of course, but it's definitely parable. So it's like parable source material kind of stuff. They're just like probably like a future character, even one of the characters, just pitch them into a fictionalization of the scenario. Draw biome. Okay, so I want to put the shrubbery and stuff down here and do a small patch of it over here. Call everyone here out. Once I get the shrubbery, I would basically have completed what I set out to do tonight, and it's looking awesome. Let me see. Where did it go? What's my biome thing? Yeah, but the second one. Why can't I see it? Why is it? Huh. I did not draw. That's weird. Get the bushes going. Just 1, 2 bushes. And cancel. Generate. It is not placing bushes way out though. So when? Was it not? I guess it didn't want to place. I guess I needed to manually go get the points. So many parables. Was that you or higher? Oh, that was me. I love doing I'm not a logo designer per se. I used to do it, but you like kit bash and stuff. But I think there's a word for it, like typeface, type-based word marks and stuff. I love doing those. If you're talking about the cross with the if you're also talking about the intersection logo, I did that using I had I mean now it's a whole AI platform now, but back then it was the Photoshop and Illustrator stock assets where you could I had like a premium subscription to FreePic before it became Magnific and the whole AI platform, and I used to do graphic design through it using those assets and just kit bash stuff together that I liked. Wait. Okay, that opened up. What about this one? Oh, Iceland is good. I'll come in a little bit, don't worry. My shrubs don't want a place. Yeah, if I just my shrubs not want a place. Not muted. Yeah, I thought I was muted in Discord as well, but I guess not. Don't worry, I ain't feeling tired tonight, so we go play. Let's take this shrub patch. Carry it all the way over here because it does not want to duplicate itself. It does not want to cooperate. I just talking to myself. Oh. Stuff as creative people, it's good to talk to yourself. And sometimes it's even good to answer back as well. The guy president I'd say it's good. It's good to talk to yourself, but answering back is the problem. As a creative person, sometimes talking to yourself is how you get something like your best of ideas is just flow. In public, however, then I can't really defend you if you're talking to yourself in public. that's a different one. Especially if it's like a loud, audible conversation. I can't really defend that one. Let's get this biome piece here. Nice. See, now we have the rocks and the shrubs. That's what I was looking for. I mean, live streaming is basically me talking to myself in a room. But no, you guys are here. So I'm not talking to myself pretty much. Yeah, live streaming don't count. Yeah, let's cancel the generation, refresh the details, hit this top piece, the generate, it puts down our detail. A little bit too crowded. That feels a little bit crowded. Limit here. Let's update that. Let's update that side. Nah, this feels a little bit crowded. So let's decrease here. Choose to just pop it into existence. They just appear. We draw circles and they appear. That's how it works. It's actually procedural too, so I can show you real quick. So I have this procedural, this like asset pack that I use. So it's more than asset pack. It's really complicated. But what it does is I could draw. So you see it, I don't know if it's, I think you could see it. It might look small on the screen, but there's, I don't know if, is my mouse cursor enabled? And yeah. So you see I have draw cliff, draw lake, draw biome, draw river, draw road. I could draw biomes, which is it spawns the vegetation. And I just, that small circle, I just draw the points. So I'm drawing like a big area here. And then after a while, it usually freezes up for a little bit. But what it does, it would fill within that green circle with vegetation. The vegetation that I picked from that preset. So, and if I want to reset it, every once in a while it disappears. But what I do as well, I have it off of screen because it just looks really tiny, and I have an ultra wide, so it's kind of like right off the top corner here. But it's mainly this screen I've been working on, and every once in a while when I move it, I pull it back and I hit update. So every time I like make a change, I need to tell it to update. So this one is like the default that come with the pack. Is not all that good. It kind of this shrubbery and that look at that rock. That rock looked like it got I don't know. This rock looked like it's seen things. This rock looked like it's seen things. This tree looking like look at that leaf pattern on that tree. Ew. Just ew. I don't use this. I mean, I know someone took the time and make it. So that might be disrespectful, but I don't use the default. Instead, I have my own set of packs. I mean, Wisdom's Domain mainly wanted it to be in color. I pick a lot of colorful style or just something that gives that something that mainly contrasts with the sky, with how Wisdom Sky is. So I've been thinking on this fall asset pack, this like fall, making the trees look like they're in a just fall season, and I have this this fall trees set. So I have to reset it and generate it. I find these look cool. This is what is on the thumbnail right now. I find these trees look cool. They're elm trees, and they play really nice. Jeez, I'm just like mood. That's how it works too. I was just like, ew. I was just like, no, I'm not using that. It is not going to be seen anyway in the final game. And I mean, look at the texture on this. Look at the leaves on these. These are much better leaves. Look at the texture on this bark. And on this stone. And in this bush. And these flowers. The dandelions, I have no idea what this purple flower is. I think this flower is literally just called purple flower. Flower 01. I don't know what it is. And it is a dandelions. I don't know what the yellow ones are called either. But like, look at this area. You know what? Let me get the day too. Did I get rid of the day? We did get rid of the day. Once upon a time, there was a day in this forest. That was a once upon a time. That day is no longer existent in this pack. You know what I have? I have butterflies. Let's put on some butterflies. I should have butterflies. I guess the butterfly just falls on the air. He just falls from the sky and Wisdom is just like chilling. But yes, we have butterflies. Let's put on some butterflies. Can't go wrong with some butterflies. They're kind of bright-ish. But we have butterflies. I agree with that stuff. I agree. Oh wait, jeez, what? I've been trying to reset the wrong ones. So get this one and maybe this big one in this corner is stopping my degeneration of my smaller ones. Let me see. That is much better placement. It's not as clustered. This T-pose inside the part one is just in the bushes. Okay. Let me hit play real quick and then I would be ending stream for tonight. We've been streaming for a good 2 hours, which is good. And I got what I set out to do tonight achieved. And it's 12:30 as well. Disconnect those 2 nodes. Let's play and let's see what this full serial looks like. Yeah, I like it. This is a pretty cool opening area. First thing the place is okay. That's a lot of butterflies. It looks so weird. That butterfly just disappeared. Is that set apart one in a tree? What is it doing up there? He's just up in a tree. But this actually looks pretty good. I like it. Goal was to expand this opening. Well, not expand it, but rework it with okay, so if we run it fast enough and jump, we could get over there, which is not good. But that's pretty cool. So I achieved what I set out to achieve for tonight. The next is just adjusting this inner part as well.
Adversary forces up ahead, but fear not, for you are equipped with the strength of while your fingers are indeed trained,
You know, we're here from quite there.
quite effective.
You're reaching quite there? Hold on.
To take on the forces ahead.
Ah, that's it. Oh, okay, they can jump off ledges. I'm saying that like this is not my game.
Raising the shield of faith not only protects you against the adversary's forces, but it provides restoration from the afflictions they may cause.
Eh. No, she didn't. I don't think that's what she said. I think these are afflictions they may cause. Justin has a very wicked idea for wisdom that I absolutely love. I just need to figure out how I'm going to implement it in the code. When he was making the when he was making the when he was making Justin was the one who did the UI, right? There's a version of the UI for the game that has the bar in between set apart one's health and his zeal has a really cool pink bar in the middle. And Justin was saying that it would be cool if that is wisdom's health bar. And I told him, well, wisdom can really be damaged. I don't want it to be able to be damaged. But it could be a really cool stun meter for wisdom. To like just add some complexity to it. And in my mind, I was thinking, you know how funny, I mean, it's up to your body, of course, to get the voice lines. Because your body will have the active voice lines, but I mean, it would be funny to see like one of those little minions just jump in the sky and just jump kick wisdom out of the air. I know that's a bad thing to think. Stuff you let me know, but I find that would make such a funny gameplay moment where you're in the middle of battle and instead of like I crack myself up thinking about it every time. Just seeing the animation and probably like this is the voice line I need to get from Imani, but just the thought of one of those minions like they fight into the part one they like getting beat. And then they just decide we can't take him down. Let's just try it on wisdom. And you just see like one of the pawns just hit wisdom with a flying jump kick on the air. And that's how we'll visualize when the bar is full and wisdom is about to get stunned. And then she's just out of it for like a couple seconds. Because I have the code for it, like at least for the enemies to do it, because the enemies can track you from
Adversary's
anywhere.
forces up ahead, but fear not, for you are equipped with the strength for battle that lies ahead. While your fingers are indeed trained for battle and do prove to be quite effective, draw the sword of the spirit to take on the forces ahead.
Like I think that would just be so funny. It would be one of the funniest things I
Raising
ever
the shield of
programmed.
faith not only protects you against the adversary's forces, but it provides restoration from the afflictions they may cause.
So the part one just running in slow mo. Why am I getting? That's a bug. My shield is held.
If you call for insight, you will discern our enemies' attacks before they can strike.
There's a big yeah, coming stuff over yeah. But yeah, the game is pretty cool. One of the coolest things with Wisdom that I implemented is that if you get too far away from her, she just does. I have to fix the like light in here because she's like really blown out. She's not supposed to be that blown out, but she does this dodge now where if you're too far away from her, she dodges. She like does this deep dive to make up for the distance. I find it's like really cool. And it's like any distance. And it just looks smooth every single time. Okay, I think I lost her. Where hold on. I think she got lost. Yeah, I went too fast. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this stream. It's 12:30 here. I got what I set out to do accomplished, which was this. I don't think I'll go back. So let me exit. Because I kind of make it where once a player goes forward, they can't go back to the starting area. The starting area is reserved for opening game. But yeah, we got this area sorted out. To turn it from all of this was just gray, and now it's like a lush, nice green area. A really nice, welcoming area where all roads, well, where your path just leads into the straight and narrow path. Well, leads down into the straight and narrow path. This looks pretty nice. I like how we integrated this. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Steph, Steven, Casper, and Hamister, and Tristan. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. I shall see you guys next week, and do have a blessed weekend and the rest of your week. Yes, right after a game of Overwatch. I promise a friend of a game of Overwatch when I'm finished streaming. So I'm gonna run a match of Overwatch and then desperately hit my bed. Alright, guys. See you guys next week. Let me see what song. Steph, give me a song recommendation to end off the stream. Just drop a song. It's end the stream off on a song. I have one in case you don't have one, but I thought it would just be cool to ask. I think that's what I'll start doing. Ask someone in chat to give a song recommendation. I'm thinking. World on Fire. Thing is it? I think it's King and Country. Well, I think it's King and Country. Well, for King and Country. Okay, song recommendation to end of the stream by Steph, Wool on Fire by For King and Country and Taylor Hill.
And mama, you be proud, cause I finally found the truth. And it seems like all your prayers, yeah, they finally got through. I've been caught up in my head, trying to fight that deja vu. Thought that I was at the end, but now I'm living on the moon. I know this heart got power, these eyes got power, this love got power, this touch got power. Sell this heart got power, these eyes got power. I feel it in my veins, I'm dancing every day like I am finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. I will never dim my light. I'm gonna set my world on fire. Oh, this ain't no magic. This is for real, no plastic. This ain't no magic. I thought I never could have it. Whoa, I am finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. So watch me burn.
Hey mom, when you be proud that I'm finally in tune, and I'm feeling like a child, like a life I never knew. Caught up in my heart, there's a piece that I can't shake. They can try to burn me down, but I see God inside the flame.
I know this heart got power, these eyes got power, this love got power, this touch got power. Sell this heart got power, these eyes got power. I feel it in my veins, I'm dancing every day like I am finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. I will never dim my light. I'm gonna set my world on fire. Oh, this ain't no magic. This is for real, no plastic. This ain't no magic. I thought I never could have it. Oh, I am finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. So watch me burn. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine bright, bright, bright. Said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine bright, bright, bright. Oh, said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine bright, bright, bright. So watch me burn. I am finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. I will never dim my light. I'm gonna set my world on fire. Oh, this ain't no magic. This is for real, no plastic. This ain't no magic. Oh, this ain't no magic. This is for real, no plastic. This ain't no magic. I thought I never could have it. Oh, I'm finally alive. I'm gonna set my world on fire. So watch me burn.
Hi, guys. Have a great weekend and have a great week.